Well, now to travel headaches happening at Newark Airport. Over 400 delays and more than 200 cancellations. And that was just yesterday at Newark Airport. And it looks like today, maybe more of the same.
Officials say it's due to a number of issues, but none of their reasons make it any better for travelers who are stuck at the airport. You got to pay attention this morning. Good day's Hayley Fixler has more from Newark. Sounds like you are tracking some new problems out there this morning, Hayley.
Absolutely, Dan. To Shani, let me tell you, if things today look anything like they do yesterday, travelers are in for a headache. Let me just tell you, in the last half hour since we last talked to you, the number of delayed flights more than doubled. Now, the FAA says this is partly because there's construction going on one of the runways here, but it's also due to some air traffic controller shortages. And this is, of course, extremely frustrating for a lot of people.
We got here at 10 a.m. and we found out at 11:30 our flight was canceled for 2 o'clock. So we took the 9 o'clock flight, and that has now been bumped back to 11 p.m. And we don't know if that one will happen either.
The last thing I did before I left the house, I checked online to see if there was any problem. By the time I was checking in, I was told that the flight was canceled.
Now, the boards at Newark flagged orange and red delayed and canceled notifications all last night. Some of those delays then 75 minutes long, but others were up to 10 hours. Now, this all comes after hundreds of other flights were delayed and canceled on Monday. And while FAA officials say Monday's issues were because of an equipment outage, the disruptions continued. And now they are citing a 60-day construction project on one of the runways, and that started back in mid-April. But the big problem, the FAA says, is the massive air traffic controller shortage at a center in Philadelphia. Now, workers at that center there, they help guide some air traffic at Newark. Now, the shortage has been going on since the pandemic, but now it is getting even worse. And just yesterday, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, he unveiled a new package to boost the dwindling workforce.
We're about 3,000 air traffic controllers short right now. Now, we do have enough controllers to control the airspace. We increased our salaries by 30%. The key part of the solution is the current air traffic controllers that we have. We are going to give a upfront substantial bonus for those controllers who are eligible to retire to actually stay on.
Newark Airport's X account posted this on social media last night. It's a travel advisory with a warning about delays and cancellations due to staffing issues, equipment issues, and wind conditions. Representatives are urging people to check their flight status before coming to the airport. But of course, things can change when people get here anyway. Now, here's where we stand this morning. We are at 41 delays. If you remember, in the last half hour, we are just at 15. Right now, we're at 41 delays, 16 cancellations. So if you're coming out to fly this morning, definitely have a plan B in mind. And of course, bring your patience because things are very fluid. Live at Newark Airport, Dan, Tashani, back to you.
Yeah, you might need a plan B and a plan C. All right, Hayley, thank you.